Hello YouTube, this is Collector513 again with another collection video of my collection. This video today is of my game collection of games that were released in the year 2004. I previously did 2003, my next year is 2004. We have a GameCube, PS2, and Xbox games to share in this video. The Nintendo DS was released this year. No, I do not have any games from the DS, but I do have games that were released in later years on the DS. And this is in alphabetical order from A to Z. So let's get it started. First game, Ace Combat 5, Unsung War. Alias. All-Star Baseball 2005. ATV Off-Road Fury 3. American Chopper. No, I have not watched this show. Backyard Wrestling 2. There Goes the Neighborhood. Bad Boys, Miami Takedown. These movies are amazing. I loved all of those movies. But the game was horrible. The game was trash. Bacon Cato's, Eternal Wings, and Lost Ocean. Burnout 3, Takedown. Blood Rain 2. Where it all began. The very first Call of Duty. Finest Hour. This was the very first Call of Duty released on a Sony console. Now you guys have Black Ops and everything. This is where it all began. That's how it used to look. Call of Duty. Still from Activision. This is it. That's where it all began. Capcom Fighting Evolution. Probably wondering, what does this game have on it? There you go. Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3, Darkstalkers, and Red Earth. Those are the games that are on this collection. Catwoman. Corvette. My dad used to have a Corvette back in the day. He loves sports cars. Crash and Burn. Dead or Alive Ultimate. And this is Dead or Alive 1 and 2. Def Jam Vendetta, or excuse me, Def Jam Fight Friend Y. I'm going to order the instruction manual for this because it does not have the manual to it. So yeah, I'm going to order one this weekend. I just found one on eBay for a reasonable price. That way it could be a complete game. This here is a complete game. Def Jam Fight Friend Y for the Xbox. And I'm also going to order it for GameCube, so I can have them all. That they're simply in the discs in great condition. Because I know those games run expensive. I know they're sought after for collectors. But I do still have them all. Except the GameCube version. I have the PSP version Takeover as well. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Driver 3. This game was garbage. Echo 9 Beyond. This game was trash. I thought it was absolutely boring. But it's a very sought after, expensive game. Man, but I'm so glad there was a lady that sold it to me for $70 on Facebook Marketplace. ESPN College Troops 2K5. ESPN NFL 2K5. ESPN NHL 2K5. This is the Xbox version of Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, Director's Cut. And if you want to know what the Director's Cut have on it, there you go. Pause the screen, zoom in. You can read what the Director's Cut have in it for those interested. This is the very first Fight Tonight that was ever released on the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. This here is a continuation of the Knockout King games that came out prior to those. Final Fantasy XI. This was an online strict game. Strictly online. You had to have the broadband for your PS2 to play that. Demon's Song, Forgotten Realms. This was fun. Funny game. I really enjoyed Demon's Song. I like Demon's Song. Ghost Hunter. This was another really fun game. Very underrated. A lot of people have not heard about it, or nor know about it, but it's a really good game. I have two of these. GoldenEye, Rogue Agent. And no, this is nowhere near as good as GoldenEye 007 on the N64. Nowhere near as good. Game did poor, to be honest with you. I have it on the PS2 as well. GoldenEye, Rogue Agent. For the PS2. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Literally the best-selling game of all time. on PS2. Gungrave Overdose. I need the first Gungrave. It's a little pricey, but I'll get it. I'll get it someday. Gungrave is a fun game. Halo 2. A lot of these games I had bought for me from my uncles back in the day, back in the 2000s, the mid 2000s. Headhunter Redemption. I love the Headhunter games. These are also underrated titles. They're great though. They're great titles. There's only two of them, but one of them came out for the Sega Dreamcast, the very first one. Headhunter. Hot Shots Golf 4. I love all of these. These are my favorite golf games of all time. I love Hot Shots Golf 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And the ones that came out on the Vita and the PS3. Intellivision list. And if you want to know what Intellivision games come on this, here you go. For those really, really, really old school gamers out there, you would have to be in your 40s or 50s to know about these. I know nothing about that. It really depends on when they came out. I do know about the NES, but I don't know about the Intellivision. Jack 3. It maybe came out during my time I was born. I was born in 86. So I don't know when the Intellivision came out. If I was old enough to really know about it and play it. 007, Everything or Nothing. There's 007. I'm pretty sure it was in third person. This was the only one in third person. It was fun though. I liked it. My favorite martial artist of all time. I do have most of his movies. For those who are fans of Jet Li, check that video out. I have a lot of his movies. Movies you never even heard of. Rise to Honor. I love Jet Li so much. I love him. I have almost all of his movies except a few of them. I love Jet Li. King of Fighters Maximum Impact. A lot of people didn't really care for this, but I liked it. I thought it was cool. Yeah, this one was in 3D. Oh crap. This one was in 3D. As you can see. Leisure Suit Larry. Magna Cum Laude. Or Lord. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I think it's French. The series, or Lemony Snicket's, a series of unfortunate events. No, I have not seen this movie. The game was cool. Madden 2005 for the PS2. Yeah, Ray Lewis on the front. He was a killer linebacker. I think he was a linebacker. I would have asked Google what position he played. We have Madden 2005 again for the Xbox. The OG Xbox. Mafia. Maximo versus the Army of Zen. Mega Man X8. I'm going to work on getting all of the Mega Man games for the PS2 because I'm working towards collecting and owning all of the Capcom games on the PS2. And the Mega Man games are literally the only ones I'm missing. I literally have every Capcom game for the PS2. I do, except Devils and God Hand. God Hand is quite expensive. But I'm going to end up getting it. I'm going to get it. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 3. This here is my favorite Metal Gear Solid out of all the Metal Gears. And oh my god, this game is just perfect. It's a masterpiece. It's perfect. The story, gameplay, graphics, everything. Just everything is perfect. Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. I literally just played this a few days ago. I had to relive and go back. And it's CIB. Yeah, this here's this here as well wrecks up some money. It's not super expensive, but you know, this is a remake of the very first Metal Gear ever. Here you go. A lot of remakes, a lot of people are wanting these days. Came out years ago, to be honest with you. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater had 2 eggs on the Xbox. Resident Evil 1, the 1996 version, had the Resident Evil remake for the GameCube. And that there was it just showed the Metal Gear Solid had a remake on the GameCube. Metroid Prime Echoes. And this is a really cool case. Midway Arcade Treasures 2. These are the games that are on there. Here you go. Pause the screen. Zoom in if you want to see and read what they have on it. If you're interested in buying that for the compilation collectors out there. Mortal Kombat Deception. This was the second one released on the 6th generation consoles. And I love that one. I loved it. Deception was awesome. NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005 for the PS2. And Mr. Jeff Gordon on the front. Looks like Jeff Gordon. I think it's Jeff Gordon. We have it again. NASCAR Chase for the Cup 2005. NBA Ballers. NBA Live 2005 for the Xbox. NBA Live 2005 for the PS2. NCAA Football 2005. NCAA March Madness 2005. Need for Speed Underground 2 for the PS2. Need for Speed Underground 2 for the Nintendo GameCube. NHL 2005. This is my favorite Onimusha game out of the franchise, Onimusha 3 Demon Siege. I felt this game was just amazing. At that time, oh my god, it was insane. Felt it was visually, everything was insane about that. Onimusha Blade Warriors. Here's the game a lot of people have not heard of, but it was fun. Power Drome. This here's a racing game, and show you what it looks like. For those wondering what it is. Yeah, a lot of people didn't really know about it. It was okay. Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. Psyops, The Mind Gate Conspiracy. This here was a fun game. Very fun. R-Type Final. This here is a shooter. For those who know nothing about R-Type, I played these back on the Super Nintendo. I love R-Type. Ratchet and Clank. Up your arsenal. Resident Evil Outbreak. Robotech Invasion. Rocky Legends. Rumble Roses. They made a Rumble Roses 2 for the Xbox 360. And yes, I do have that. I love Rumble Roses. Samurai Warriors, the very first one. And yes, these came out the same year. I researched. Samurai Warriors Extreme Legends. Showdown. Legends of Wrestling. This is Legends of Wrestling 3, by the way. Silent Hill 4, The Room. This is where I started to follow the franchise. I thought 1 through 3 were amazing. I did not like Silent Hill 4. I didn't like Homecoming, Shattered Dreams. Shattered Dimensions. I always say Shattered Dreams. Shattered Memories. I just chopped that title all the way up. Silent Hill 4, The Room. That goes to show how much I don't care about them. Yeah, I didn't care for those. I just liked Silent Hill 1 through 3. I felt those were top tier. Siren. That game was creepy. SVC Chaos. SNK versus Capcom. Now, this is a little different from Capcom vs. SNK because those games use a Capcom fighting engine. But this game here uses a SNK fighting engine. So it was very different, very different. As you can see, it looks like SNK games. That's because of the engine it used. I grew up on Sonic. I watched Sonic grow from Sega Genesis all the way till now. Sonic Heroes. And I am loving the movies that are coming out. Those are amazing. I wish we got that back in the day. That would have been awesome. Sonic Mega Collection. For those wondering, this is what it comes in Mega Collection. All of my beloved Sonic games that came out back in the 90s on the Sega Genesis when Sonic was top tier. Spider-Man 2. Star Ocean. Till the End of Time. Star Wars Battlefront. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. And if you're wondering what is on the Street Fighter, that's what is on the Street Fighter. Street Fighter 3 and Street Fighter Super Street Fighter, the Anniversary Edition. And it comes with the movie as well. There's a description of the two games. I thought these were pretty cool. I like these. Street Racing Syndicate for the PS2. I like these. I love the whole girlfriend thing. Street Racing Syndicate for the GameCube. Siphon Filter. The Omega Strain. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Battle Nexus. Test Drive. Eve of Destruction. The Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. Tiger Woods, PGA Tour 2005. Time Crisis, Crisis Zone. Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow. Tony Hawk's Underground 2. Or Thug 2. Unreal 2. The Awakening. Van Helsing. Helsing. Beautiful Joe 2. I just ordered Beautiful Joe 1, so that should be coming in the mail soon. As I said, I'm working on collecting all of the Capcom games for PS2. I have them all. Almost. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw. This is the very first SmackDown vs. Raw. And let me show you how the graphics just look, because I know a lot of people out there, are playing their 2K games, but here you go. This is what it looked like back in 2004. Yeah, that's how they look. Last but not least, for the year 2004, to close out this wonderful year, wonderful games, X-Men Legends. Got Mr. Magneto up there, Wolverine, the Rogue, Storm, Nightcrawler, and Cyclops. X-Men Legends. Such an amazing game. I love X-Men Legends. Love it. It's an amazing game. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, is my 2004 video game collection. My next year will be games released in the year 2005. And I will be showing PSP and Nintendo DS games during that year. I think the PSP came out in 2005. I don't know, I'll have to research. If so, then I'll go ahead and share my PSP collection. So, thank you all for viewing. Thank you. And please like the video, subscribe. Thank you so much for viewing. I hope you all have a great evening. It is 8 o'clock here in Ohio. So, yes. Collector 513.